When you think back to your childhood, what's the first television network that sticks out of your mind? Was it Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney Channel? Every great kids network had its own personality. Cartoon Network felt different from Disney, and Disney felt different from Nickelodeon. That wasn't an accident. The best networks carefully built a brand that matched the shows they aired. But believe it or not, Nickelodeon wasn't always the king of kids television. In fact, during its early years, the network was so unpopular it nearly shut down. It all began in 1979 when Warner Amex wanted a place to put all its children's programming. Instead of squeezing kids' shows onto regular television channels, they came up with a groundbreaking idea: a network dedicated entirely to children, airing kids' programs all day long. Even more unusual, the channel would launch without commercials. At the time, many parents were worried about the effects advertising had on children, so Warner believed a commercial-free network would encourage families to subscribe to cable. Nickelodeon wasn't expected to make money. It was simply designed to help sell cable packages. The network's development was led by educator Dr. Stephen Warner, while designer Joseph Losey was hired to create the logo and name. After sorting for more than 150 possibilities, they settled on Nickelodeon. The name wasn't instantly a hit. A Nickelodeon was an old movie theater where people watched short films for 5 cents, basically a nickel. But by 1979, almost nobody remembered the term. Executives were worried kids wouldn't understand it, wouldn't know how to spell it, and thought the word looked awkward on television screens. The original logo didn't help either. It featured a man looking into a kinetoscope, a machine from the late 1800s. While creative, it wasn't something children could connect with. Nickelodeon officially launched on April 1st, 1979, and since it was launched on April 1st, the day of April Fools, people thought it was an April Fool's joke. But right after, it became the first 24-hour children's network. The programming focused on educational, non-violent shows that parents loved, but not really children. Over the next few years, Nickelodeon leaned harder into education, became known as the Green Vegetable Era, emphasizing learning over entertainment. The network even redesigned its logo with a colorful lettering and a shiny silver ball, while proudly displaying approval from NEA, National Education Association. The problem? Kids didn't care. Nickelodeon spent so much time trying to impress the parents, they forgot who its real audience was: children. Children thought the channel was boring, and by 1984, Nickelodeon had lost around $10 million, which was really bad for the company, and ranked dead last among US cable networks. That's when everything changed. Warner brought in experts Fred Celibert and Alan Goodman, the same team responsible for creating MTV's iconic identity. At first, they weren't interested in working on a television network, but they accepted just because they needed the money. Their biggest realization was simple: Nickelodeon didn't feel like it belonged to kids. While brainstorming ideas, they noticed a simple orange splash sketch. Most designers would have ignored it, but not Fred and Alan. Fred and Alan loved it. It was messy, playful, and looked like something a child could have drawn. Executives hated it. Why orange? Why a pink splash? It looks too simple. But after plenty of convincing and Fred and Alan pushing, Nickelodeon finally approved the design. The orange splat became much more than a logo. It transformed into almost anything: a fish, a star, a bug, a robot, or dozens of other shapes. As long as it featured orange, it's Nickelodeon. The team also created simple, catchy dual jingles that kids could sing along to, like the classic
Nick, 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 Nickelodeon. Nick, 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 Nickelodeon.
Fred and Alan believed the network needed to stop saying it was fun and actually become fun. At the time, programming also changed. Jedwardin Labermober, I think I definitely mispronounced that, helps to bring in shows children generally wanted to watch, instead of focusing almost entirely on educational content. The results were credible. Within just 6 months, Nickelodeon jumped from the lowest rated cable channel to the highest rated children's network in America. The success didn't stop there. Over the decades, Nickelodeon became home to some of the biggest shows and cartoons in the world, including Henry Danger, which I've made 3 videos about. The network launched Kids' Choice Awards and Nick at Night, which is just basically Nick at Night. Sister channels like Noggin, just like how it adds from the start of educational content, eventually began producing its own original series. Characters from shows like Rugrats, SpongeBob, SquarePants, The Fairly OddParents, Jimmy Neutron, Henry Danger, and much more became icons for an entire generation. Fred would later find Predator Studios, and Alan created way more projects for Nick. In 2009, Nickelodeon retired the original splat to a much similar logo. Nickelodeon continued to tell stories about kids. That's the one thing that never changed. Looking back, Nickelodeon's lesson wasn't about logos or marketing. It was about understanding the audience. That simple shift transformed Nickelodeon from the worst performing cable network to one of the most popular and recognizable entertainment brands in history. If you made it this far, if you don't mind liking and subscribing to the channel, and also this video idea is from Slow Start. I just took his video and kind of changed it around a bit, and I hope you guys like these type of videos. I've recently been doing a lot of movie type videos and stuff like that, so let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you on the next one.